Ba 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 boom. Ba 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 boom. Boom, baby. You know what it is? It's Terrific Tuesday. That's what it is. Say a prayer for Chris Johnson. He's getting his hernia operated on as we speak, I believe. So keep him in your thoughts. Anyway, he'll be fine. He's too ornery not to be. Let's get some hellos out there because you guys, by the way, newsflash, I want to tell you, you are the 20%. You're the top tier of Onpassive, flat out. If you're here, you got to be. If you watch the recording, you got to be because you're plugged in. Okay, let's say some hellos. Rapiel, boom, baby, from the Bahamas. Suzanne Pop is in the house. Shelly West, how you doing? Sharon Dietz is in the house. Gemma, there you are. There you are. Christina Tizone. I hope I said that right. Hello. Beverly Donto. Donato. I'm sorry. Hello, Beverly. Listra's in the house. Listra's in the house. Hello, Listra. Casey Zebenbergen. My main man, big boy, baby face, Ty Young is in the house. George Googold, his buddy is right next to him. Look at that. What's happening, George? Lois White is here. Yin Yang 44-4. Boom, baby. M. Kylie's always here. Never fail. Nancy Babcock. Hello, Nancy. I like the smiley faces with the sunglasses because you cool. Ovid Good. Ovid Good. What's happening? Uh, Johanna Lingner's in the house. Grams of Trade. Welcome. Lori Lunn getting that horse ready for Chris Johnson. Bareback. Sabas Jenna. I gotta watch my wife. She tries to do too much. She forgets that she was operated on. Uh-oh, she's in her chair. Mimi. Let's move on down. Mary Tinda. Tanda, I believe. Hello and welcome. Susan Hodges. David Otto's always here. Karina Lance is in the house. Carlos Cows. Source Frequency by Mr. Trevor Peters. Patricia Parent, boom. She's always here. And all of you are stepping up. It's so cool to see. Greg Tracer's in the house. Jerry Nix, what's happening, buddy? Roy McAfee's here. Cynthia Deering's here. Hello, Cynthia. Randy Leonard, the Bee. Bob Elsa. I don't know. Bob Gorman's in the house. Let's go, Mo. Bob, as you know, Rob is married to who you know who? The Energized Bunny. Aaron Frost. Holly Bugs. What's happening? Glad you can make it. Julie Oliver. Pika Ramula from Finland. Welcome. Bill the Extraordinaire Musberg. The man with the plan. The Video King. The man behind the scenes, the man behind the curtain is in the house. Okay. Wait a minute. I lost consciousness here. Patricia Perna said hello. Virginia DeSanto, hello. Narelle, there's Narelle. Narelle, you are crazy. I know it's late. It's early, actually. It's so late, it's early. Uh, Rose Matabelli. I hope that's right. Uh, Nick Munty's been around forever. Hello, Nick. Aaron Frost is here. Dawn McIntyre. Ismail Condengery. Welcome. I believe you're new, and I'm glad you're here. Colonel Daniel Lee. We're cooking on down. Wow, 239 people already. That's fantastic. If you're here and you say something, I'll shout you out. Akram's in the house. Che Yang is here. Welcome. Prosper Abba. Welcome, 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 welcome. Stephen Noel is here. Surya Pal. Hello, welcome. Bridget's in the house. Hello, Bridget. Miriam Weinberg. Welcome. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. I'm moving on down the list. It's going to jump pretty soon, I know. Pika Ramula from Finland, welcome. Cosmo Williams, welcome. Glad you could make it. Wow, we're cooking. Marcian's here. Hello, Marcian. Marcian. Himabu, and I am your friend. I am Marty Degarmo, and I am your friend. Big John White, my brother from another mother, the barbershop man, keeping everything always right. And the only way you can do that is to keep it high and tight. Sarah Powell, Shepard McCollister, welcome. Sarah Powell, Bitmata, Roy Davies, David Switzer's in the house. Karen Monsees, Gabriel Bensei. Gabriel's a cool, beautiful name. Emilo Jean Louise. Sorry, I messed that up. But welcome. Vicky Barker, Judy Oliver, I believe I said hello. There he is. Randall Harris is in the house. Gift of Onpassive. Pam Stanvich. Collins, my brother, is in the house. From the OTEC Pros. Jacqueline Lewis. Martin Quanlin from France. Hello, Martin. Great name, by the way. You know what I'm talking about. Tanya Onpassive. What I got to say about her, I couldn't say enough good. Eric Kessler's in the house, always here. Miriam, Susan, Bob, Gift of Onpassive. Sean is in the house. I'm moving on down the road here. Wow, it went all the way down without. No, never mind. I was gonna say it went all the way down without jumping. Tim Johnson's in the house. Another guy, diamond in the rough, behind the scenes. Marge Slade, Ruth Pace, Barry Brett Schneider. I think I said that right. Christina Dodds is always here. Greg Duda. Gina Lieb is in the house. John Barilla. The Chat Police is in the house. Roger Nutrock. I think I said that right. James Nyberg. What's happening? Whoa, who's that? Let me see. Cynthia Brown. Downtown Cynthia Brown's in the house. Jane Helms. What's happening? Antoinette Hayes. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the, I believe that's called a super sticker, but thank you. That was so kind of you. Anyway, a little update on Dawn. She's doing well. In fact, she has no pain. She's just very upset because she doesn't like people doing things for her. So, and the crutches are not her friend. She had an operation on her foot for plantar fasciitis, or whatever it's called, but she's healing well. Thanks everybody for your prayers. Let's get into yesterday. Okay. Then Nakamoto. I don't want to forget her. She's a working maniac. Lynn, thanks for everything you do. I mean that. After hours with Willow, I'm glad you showed up. 286 people. Antoinette, I will tell her. Antoinette says hi, John. Myra Aquino, thanks for all you do too. Deborah. Okay. Wow. Yesterday, Ash came on, was not planned. In fact, he called me the night before, gave me some updates. He said he would be on later in the week. He listened in. He said, I got to come on. And he did. And he did what he always does. He dropped some huge bombs on us. He gave us a peek of the dashboard and parts of it. It's not done yet, but my gosh. Um, I feel bad if you missed it. And it was unbelievable. And free people are going to see a lot of this stuff. I mean, listen, we talked about numbers getting in, who's going to get in, who might get in. Everybody's getting in eventually. I just can't imagine people not getting in. They'll have to. They'll have to get in eventually. Ash made some statements. We're beyond the silly stuff. We are pioneers, leaders, 1%, the 1% of the globe, and we are different. We are at a different level now. We need to put the little details behind. They will be fixed. The biggest problem, and I've seen this in my whole career, not just here with Onpassive, the biggest downfall for most people, the biggest hurdle is this between your ears. You know, you hear a lot of these things and you think it sounds corny. If you believe it, you can have it. If you want it, it's possible. If you think it, it's there. Walk like you're there, talk like you're there, and you will be there. If you focus on every step, you trip and fall. You look at people that go across the balance beam. They're not looking down at each step. If they did, they're doing this. When they look at the goal to get to the other side, they go boom, 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 right across. That's what you got to do in life. Even with bad things, there's bad things. It's part of life. It's okay. It's temporary. Move on. Think, think positive. Be positive. It will be positive. Thank God we have a CEO and we have a tech team that thinks that way, walks that way, breathes that way, everything. So, stop. A lot of people focus on things that, well, this is happening. Okay, it'll be fixed. Focus on the big picture. If you saw what we saw yesterday, and I'm sure the 20% did, well, less than 20%, people don't show up. Now, I understand some people are working. That's different. Some people just cannot be there. No fault of their own. But out of 1,400,000 some thousand, you can't pack the room every time. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. But that dashboard, that back office, where we're going, there's no words for it. We're going to have to make a dictionary for Onpassive because I can't say, oh, it's like nothing. This will be like nothing we've ever seen. Nothing like we've ever seen. I believe that all the way from here to here to here to my toes. It's nothing like we've ever seen. And what the beauty of that is, we're part of it. But people, just for some reason, we all do it. We've all done it. I had to train myself years and years not to do it because it got me nowhere. People do what you do the opposite. I don't know why. He said, if I told you don't think about Julie, everybody's thinking about Julie. He used Julie. It was funny. But you know what I mean? It's true. Don't look over there. Right away, right? Going down a hill. You don't say, about the trees. Watch the tree because that's all you're doing now. Brains, for some reason, an accident. People looking over to see what's happening. And what happens? They run into somebody else. Wherever you focus, if your focus is on bigger and better and positivity and everything, is that your focus? Guess what? That's all you'll see. It's just fact. I step over negativity. I don't stop and look at it and go, man, this sucks. Why? You can't do anything about things that happen in life sometimes. You can't. But I have control over how I react. We all have control over how we act and what decision we're going to make by what we saw. The company was designed and engineered from the brains of Onpassive, Mr. Mufara, to the drawing table to reality. That's why this company is different. And it's built on trust. I'm going to tell you what trust is. You'll know when you have it. When some little thing pops up or doesn't go quite the way you thought it would that day, as far as Onpassive, something missing in the back office or whatever, and you automatically go, all right, I'll come back later. It'll be fine. That's trust. Now you start calling people, say, what's going on? I can't log in. That's not trust. Look at the big picture. Look where we are. Look what we just saw yesterday. And the little things really seem minute. In fact, they seem, and you're thinking, yeah, but it's my problem. No, it's a problem and it will be fixed. Don't worry. Have trust and confidence. It's an easier way to live. I don't think about stuff I can't control. And I can control everything I do. No, I mean I can control every reaction or how I respond. I have all control over that. Control what you can. You can control how you respond. You can control if you trust or you don't. As I said, governments, officials, rulers are interested in what Onpassive is doing. They are coming to Onpassive. They want a piece of the Onpassive pie. We're in control of our direction by helping others, assisting everyone who wants to get to the place where they want to go. That's my spot in Onpassive. Just about from the day I got in, once I understood, well, once I had an idea about the goal of the company, not the actual ending, what we're going to really have, because I can't wrap my head around that. I'm not going to pretend to. But once I know that I trusted and I believe, I want everybody around me to trust and believe like I do, because it's an unbelievable feeling. I know what we have is like nothing we've ever seen. So, like Red and other leaders, we try to, to get you to the focus of what we're saying. Forget how much of it is. If you get to the 1% or 10%, whatever you think it is, it doesn't matter what the other 90 or 99% is. You're there. It's only going to get better. So, and we have control over that. That's all I want to say. We have control over that. So, anyway, as I said, we're larger than the amount in our wallet. And remember, the company is going to do well for you, better than you ever could imagine. But if you fix this, you can enjoy it while it's happening. Because if you're focused on the little things, all said and done, it won't be as a fond of a journey if you don't focus on the big picture. Trust me. Guarantee it. It's much bigger than the amount in your wallet. Don't get buried in these little details. Oh, look at that, look at that. While you're doing that, you're not looking forward. That's going to disappear. That won't matter. That little bump, that little pothole, it doesn't matter. Keep going. Just keep looking ahead. Keep marching ahead. You got to believe and trust and breathe and walk that everything's going to be great, because guess what? It will be. It's a philosophy that was built into the company. It's not wishful thinking. I wish the company was this way. The company is that way. We need to be that way. You know, all the companies I've been in, I always thought, man, I wish they would do things the right way. I wish they would focus on the good and focus on everyone having a chance. We have it. I'm passive. They're doing it now. It's amazing. If you just focus on the target of winning, guess what? You're going to win. We have the vehicle. We have the leader. We have the tech team. We have doctors. We have engineers. We have scientists. We have visionaries. What is that ingredients? It's win. We have the ingredients of win. Onpassive knows the direction to win. Just grab a hold of it. And if you do it long enough and you feel it long enough, you'll become it. It's just it's the law of nature. The company needs to be flexible, dynamic, and in its structure, and that's the way it was built. If things need to go that way, it can go that way on a dime. It can pivot. It can pivot internally, outside, everything. It wasn't built so rigid. That's because the world's not rigid. You know why companies fail eventually? Well, most of them are going to fail because they're built on money only. And consumers not built on money when they're consuming. They're built on quality and they're built on value. So if you build on how much you can make only, 99% of the people aren't with you. And you're going to see how the big change will be in the next few years when Onpassive gets bigger and bigger and opens to everyone. I'm telling you, people, consumers, which we are going to notice the difference in the structure of this company and what's the word I'm looking for? The feeling, the goal, where it's going. It's a big deal. Be awake, be alert. Why would you follow Ash and the leaders? Because they give so much of their time for your success. Yes, I want everybody to do well. I want everyone to do well. By the way, you look at people and say, oh, Marty, you got a big team on Passive Nation, blah, blah, blah. We have not built our team in 2 years this September. In a month and a half. We have not built it. We have decided that this is big enough and good enough because this is what I wanted my whole career online. I want to bring people with me. I never had what fun is it to succeed if you can't enjoy it with others? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Just for me and everybody around me, Mike, Dan. It's how we always thought. We were deceived in thinking that if we build it, we get the right company, we can bring people with us, and we couldn't. Onpassive says, "Yep, you're all coming." All he asks is for trust, belief, faith, and patience. Because it doesn't cost anything, right? $97. You can't even put that as a cost. It's nothing. It's a joke. If you trust and you believe, guess what? You automatically will go to the next level. Guaranteed. Ash has said this to me 100 times. Cream rises to the top. Be cream. Don't be average. Be above average. And I don't mean above average in skill. I mean above average in faith and trust. If you could be above average in trust and faith, you're going to be above average in Onpassive. Flat out. Believe it or don't believe it's fact. Ash is looking for certain criteria in founders to make us strong for generations to come. You're only as strong as your weakest link. And I'll say this flat out. The percentage that's engaged, as small as that is, it's sad, is the strongest company in the world. I guarantee it. But if you could make that 5%, 10%, 20%, and we keep doing that, because the people are there, they just need to evolve into the best they can be and get that trust, get that faith. And man, it feels so much better than being in the middle, not having the trust, not having the faith, and you're in that neutral zone. That's aggravating. It's stressful. Both sides of this fence is stressful. The middle's the worst. I'm I'm on the upper side. I believe, I trust, I am happy as a freaking lark. No, I'm not kidding. In fact, when somebody comes to me with something, blah, 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 I almost don't understand it because I'm going, do you see what I see? How could you feel that way? And then you look at them and they're looking down. Yeah, but look at this. Who gives a crap about that? Look at that. Look where we're going. And once you do that and you smack them in the back of the head, stop looking down. Look forward. Look what's ahead. Les Brown said, if you fall down, make sure you fall on your back so you can look up, you can get up. 20% of the founders given 80%. 80% given what? You decide. You want to soar like an eagle? Or do you want to run on the ground, tripping and falling and running? Flop your wings, man. Go. Let's soar. Soaring is so cool. And it's effortless. The wind beneath our wings is unpassive. You don't even have to flap. You don't even have to flap your wings. The wind beneath our wings is unpassive. You just stretch that pig out and soar. Soar with the winds of unpassive. It doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, try to get there and tell people when they ask you what's going on. Say, what were you working Monday? And if they say no and they were available and they didn't go, don't tell them. Say, I can't do this to you. It's not fair. People don't come to me and ask me something when I know darn right well they can go find out. I'm not doing them any favors. You can't give trust. You can't give it to somebody. Hey, here's trust. They have to believe it. As long as you spoon feed them, they'll never pick up a spoon. Never. Human instinct. Some humans. I want to know. I want the best. I want to go for it. Yes, life sucks, but so what? While it's sucking, look for something better. Unpassive is the best thing we can have. Everyone needs to have a leader mentality. Everyone. No matter what we're doing. 1,000% in belief in ourselves. You get your crap together. You get you right. You're unstoppable. And when you're right and you're in a direction and you believe and you're an unpassive founder to the core, people will follow you. There's another fact. People don't have to like what I'm they don't have to like what I'm saying. It doesn't matter to me. There's facts in life the way it is. I thank God every day that a few years back I saw this and went, damn, I don't know what it is, but I want me some of that on passive. And I had trust and faith. And the trust and faith I had was in a company that no longer exists. It morphed into this. So because of that, and I had my eye on the prize, it even got better. It got better. It's getting better every day. Others will attract by your belief. It's fact. This is stuff I was talking about. This is fact, though. When you do something good, you inspire the world to follow you. That's not. It's not magical. It's fact. The beauty of it is Onpassive had more people do that than any other company. But yet we still have founders that aren't founders. They have a title, they have a badge, but they don't have it like they should. And it's sad. Why wouldn't you maximize something this great? When you do something good, he said, you inspires others to do the same. New website came out yesterday. Did you see it? Beautiful. And there it is in the back office, and it's yours. And next week there'll be another one. Guess what? It's yours. The week after will be another one that's yours. And one day it'll be every day. And guess what? They're yours. And Onpassive did something that has never been done. I was thinking about comparing again. You can't. Onpassive has compounded its value for the founders almost every day, and we haven't even launched yet. For the same $97 that we should have been embarrassed to give the company, because look what we have. I don't know. That's me. And I'm glad you're here listening, but that's me. 352 people. Holy shoot. Big day in Hollywood. They just hired another they just hired another monster data scientist. They're hiring people 4 or 5 a day in a company that's not bringing in a dime. You tell me they don't care. How many companies would wait until they're the best? Wait until they build the best value. Wait until they have customers tripping over themselves because they can't wait to get in. They'd be putting out anything they can to bring in that money as quick as they can. Not Onpassive. Mr. Mupara, his family, tech team are sacrificing for us. Flat out. Flat out. And yes, he said it again like kissing a marshmallow. uh, they are pretty smooth. I was tempted to grab a bag and kiss a couple, but my luck, I get caught on video. And the company took many risks. Thank God they didn't think of the risk, because if they did, we'd never be where we are. If Ash stopped the first time he was cut off at the knees, we wouldn't be here. He was cut off at the knees hundreds of times. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. To build something this good, a lot of negative comes after you. It's fact. History of mankind. Look at the good. Look at the good people in history. They were treated the worst. But he didn't care. He looked at them past as bigger than that. So the next time you think about, well, why this, why that, do not come to me like that. You're not going to like what I say back, especially when you can change it. We are the most fortunate breathing individuals on the planet if you're a founder. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're not a founder, I got freaking great news for you. In a short amount of time, you can become a reseller. And a reseller position will set you free for life. And I don't care if you have any skills at all. Zero marketing skills. Zero. Zero. He just brought an example. Mill has unique, disruptive, innovative features. It's the most AI interactive email on the market today. Second to none. Oh My Life, Oh Women, Oh Mill can be sold in bundles as a standalone product. Here's the part that's going to blow you away. If you saw the dashboard, and that's not the final version, but if that's just part of the final version, I'm speechless. Many many can come in for free to see the world of Onpassive. And at that point, from free, continue toward their level of success. Where else do you know that your level of success is unlimited? It's up to you. It's share free accounts. And 6 months down the road, that the person came in free and said, you know what? I want O plus Academy and etc. I'm gonna buy that Academy. O Connect. They're locked to you forever. It's a win-win. Ah, crazy. Let me get going. I'm freaking taking so much time. 5 billion people could come into Onpassive with a free account, then become paid customers. If they see what I saw, they're coming. I'm going to say this right now. Mark this freaking down. 7/19, 12:42 p.m. Everybody you know will eventually be an Onpassive. I'll at least say that. Everyone you know. And back again, I want to tell you, you go in at the lowest package. It doesn't matter what the cost is, so let that go. You go in at the lowest package because that's what you can afford. Come in at what you can afford. Michael Williams said it yesterday. Yes, come in at what you can afford, and you will get commissions on all the other stuff. The only difference is if you don't own it, you can't withdraw it. But the beauty of it is the money in your wallet you can use to purchase the product you don't own. Win, win, win. Boom, 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 boom. Stepping stone to success. No, no, let me say it again. No commissions will pass through you. They stop at your door. They're in your wallet and they stay on hold until you activate it. You own the money. You just can't withdraw it until you own the package or own that product. It's that simple. You want this? Yeah. And buy this. Next time it comes through, you're activated. I'm telling you, don't make this harder than it is. This was made for my grandkids. Do not buy anything from anyone other than an Onpassive offer. Ask will never give promotions on or any other platform. Don't fail it. It will be through the initial platform only. Different traffic packages will be available. Be able to buy a domain name. Pick one. If it's not there, they'll give me an example of a couple that you might be able to have, or pick another one. He said we'll go with the prototype that they like as far as the dashboard. And they can change it any time. They don't have one of anything. They have many of everything. I don't like this, switch it to that. I don't like this, we'll switch. That's what they do. A wallet, a code. Money can be transferred from one wallet to another. Example, Chris Johnson wants to give me money. I hope he does. No, and it says Marty 505 or Degarmo 505, whatever the code is. He goes, send X amount to Marty 505. And in a whopping second, I've got it. And whatever he sent, I get. No fees. Done. Seconds. Goodbye bank wire. Western Union. Send, receive, request, receipt, whatever. Done. All customers will be in your own mail. I did not know that. Contact them if you want. Think what that will do for the company. Everything is AI driven. Now, no product will go without an AI feature. Oh, AI will help you do more, see more, everything. And the more AI does for you, it gives you more time back for yourself. It helps you make more efficient and effective decisions. That's what AI is. And while it saves you time, because that's the most precious thing we have, while it's saving you time, that means you have more time to do what you want to do. Me with my grandchildren, make up the bad time for my wife. You choose. He showed Create. Now listen, because I'm a marketer, I'm going to have fun with Create. Changing templates, changing design, and then I work with other people who's better at writing. Come on. The main takeaway that I said for everyone, focus on the Mona Lisa. Focus on the big picture. Not a spot on the wall next to it. Let it go. Let the company worry about the details. Let them worry about it. And they're going to set up different things to get stuff done. It's going to get done. Trust that the company will let you know when you need to do something. Everybody's got this I'm going to be left behind mentality. Well, what if they do this? What if they look? If you're engaged, you're not going to be left behind. Pretty simple. That's one little thing. Have trust, have faith, be engaged. We are going to win. Do it or die. Stacking the cool. Onpassive is the beacon of hope for humanity. Lift up humanity. AI with heart. It's a done deal. Catmo. OMV. Over market value. See you at the very top where your ears will pop. Onpassive heirs. Onpassive Indians. Proudnairs. Founders. Hybrid data center. Innovative labs. Disruptive technology. Your own private domain name. When we reach the top, we will invent a new top. I may not change the world, but I can change someone's world. Do it perfect or don't do it at all. Unicorn before it's born. Get ready for the greatest shape of your life. We are the correction to the corruption, technology at its best. We are so in it to win it, at its finest, and many, many more to come. Those are some things we've heard in the past. We're going to need a new dictionary for terminology of Onpassive because it doesn't. You got to come up with something. We will do good by being good. It's that simple. These are things I said. I believe it will 100%. I'm not listening to it going, oh, really? No, I believe it. A regular business can't even think of Onpassive who believes in you. If you want to play, you have to pay. Focus on the things you want to achieve, not what is missing or lacking, but rather what we have and the higher value that can be achieved. Nobody became a millionaire or making money by clipping coupons. You don't go by saving, you go by making. So make it happen. Love and accept yourself. Believe in yourself. Because really, this is true. If you don't believe in you, it's really hard to believe in someone else before you can move forward. Take someone along the ride. Take someone along for the ride with you is always much more enjoyable. No freaking doubt about it. A free lunch has never tasted so good unless you participate in earning, uh, earn, participate in earning of the meal. I'm not sure what that means. We're not entitled to anything. We are responsible for the happiness and prosperity. Ask gave thanks to all the founders on Passive team for staying up late. They were there till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning watching the roundtable. Um, your time is valuable. All of our time is valuable. Don't focus your time on a password issue. These things will be fixed. You can reinvent yourself. If you work on yourself, what you should to be a better you, it's in you. It's not like somebody's got to drag it out of you. Focus on you. Be a better you. You'll be glad you did. Successful people take control of their lives. Your life is what you make of it. It's that simple. These things are not, it's not magical. Your give and takes. Prove yourself, then you will be recognized, good or bad. People ask me, oh, how do something about leaders? I said, listen, shine the light on as many people as you can, guide as many people as you can, help as many people as you can. The reflection is very bright. Just keep that in mind. The reflection is very, very bright. Ash is busy. When we don't see him, that's a good thing because he's the final word. He's working like you have no idea. No idea. None of us do. He's not out fishing when you don't see him. In fact, I don't think he does anything personally for himself. Hardly ever. I don't know how he could. There's no time. He's solving issues. He's building. He's creating. That's who he is. That's what made us who we are today. Uh, he talked about other things. It's in the back office. I didn't mean to get in that much detail, but I couldn't help myself. Um, oh my God, 1 hour. I'm sorry. I hope that helped. If it was a value to you, give me a thumbs up. 335 people. 335 people. Wow. Sorry, I got jibber jabbering. We should hear from Chris later. Thanks to everybody for being here. I'm not kidding. I get passionate about it. That's why I talk so much. Build it right, and they will come. It's Onpassive. How do you spell relief? Ompassive. Onpassive. Anyway, thanks everybody. And wow, I talked for 1 hour. What a big mouth. Anyway, thank you. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.